Hey, welcome to the Content Club Article Generation Extravaganza. So in this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to generate multiple articles from one. So right now we are on the auto rewrite page looking at Project Scott, and I'm going to click on the Introduction to Diet Pills article. Now I've decided that I want to generate a bunch of articles from this one, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit article. Click that icon, and this is going to open up to our article generation interface. Now, as you can see, we have three columns. The first on the left is where all of our editing is going to happen. We can type in here if we want, as you can see. In the middle, we have all of our tags and our synonyms, and on the right is our preview box. So first of all, to explain to you article generation in 50 words or less, the idea is that we're going to go through our article and choose words, I'm going to call them tags, to synonymize. And by synonymize, I mean we're going to give the Content Club new words to swap in for our tags. So for example, say I wanted to synonymize diet. So I would choose diet as my tag, and then I would tell the Content Club swap in words or phrases like weight loss, or fat loss, or nutritional. So our article title and Introduction to Diet Pills, it will mean basically the same thing, but it will say it using different words. So we'll change it to an introduction to weight loss pills or an introduction to nutritional pills. So in the end, after choosing a bunch of tags in our article and providing synonyms or phrases for each of these tags, the Content Club will randomly swap in these words and phrases for our tags. And depending on how many tags or synonyms we've input, the Content Club can then generate hundreds or thousands even of pages of new original content. So let's go ahead and just jump right in. I'm going to start with the most basic, which is just choosing a tag. Now right now I started with the example of diet, so I will go with that. So to choose the word diet as a tag, I'm going to first of all select it, and I'm going to hit the first button here with the two brackets on it. And now you can see it just surrounded diet with brackets. Now keep in mind when you select a word, it will select the space after the word also. So just be sure to get rid of this space between diet and the bracket. So now we want to put diet, this tag, in our middle column so we can enter new words and phrases for it. So I'm going to hit Update Tags, and we'll see diet go into the middle column. Now we'll click diet, it'll open up a window, and now we can put in our words and phrases that we want the Content Club to swap in. For example, weight loss, fat loss, nutritional, skinny making. Okay, now once we get all of our, I'll put diet in also. Now once we get all of our words and phrases in that we want to have Content Club swap in, we'll hit Save Values. And now let's update our preview. This is our preview box, and this is where we can see what kind of articles the Content Club will generate. As you might imagine, this box and this feature is insanely useful for producing really readable content. So I'm going to hit the Update Preview. Okay, and as you can see, it just changed our title, An Introduction to Diet Pills, to An Introduction to Weight Loss Pills. We'll hit it again. An Introduction to Nutritional Pills. And as you might have noticed also, it bolds and underlines our tags, and if you mouse over it, it'll show us the original tag name and all of the synonyms underneath. So let's try another one. We'll close this one up, and let's go with plan here. I'm going to choose this as a tag, get rid of that space. I'll update our tags, close up diet, and I'll click on plan because we want to work on that. Okay, so now we have a fresh new box. Now, Content Club has a built-in thesaurus, and to use that thesaurus, all you have to do is you have to click Suggest, and what this will then do is it will have Content Club look up plan in its thesaurus, and it will input every synonym it has for plan into our window without us having to type anything. So I'll hit Suggest. We get a script prompt here. It says please type the word you would like to get synonyms for. Plan is already in. I'll hit OK. It'll think for a minute, and now the Content Club went it ran and grabbed a bunch of synonyms for us. Now, if you've ever used thesaurus.com or a Word document thesaurus, you'll know that every synonym it grabs for a word isn't going to fit perfectly with the sentence. So what I generally like to do is I usually have the Content Clubs, I have it suggest all the synonyms it can, and then I run through and try and figure out which ones are going to sound good in that sentence. So we have, I have tried every weight loss plan on the market. I've tried every weight loss strategy on the market. That sounds good. I've tried every weight loss idea on the market. That's okay. Weight loss proposal. No, that doesn't work. So all I would do, select it, get rid of it. And I'd run through the rest just like that. So let's get rid of these anyway. I'll hit Save Values. They're saved. And then when we hit Update our preview, we can see our plan and strategy changing. Now, you're not only limited to choosing just words, you can even choose phrases. So if we check out weight loss down here, I just highlighted it. I'm going to choose weight loss as a tag. I'll hit Update Tags. Here we see weight loss is in, and now I can enter in new words or phrases for weight loss. I'm going to hit Save Values here. Oh, and one thing to note, don't leave a space at the bottom. The Content Club will regard that as something to swap in, and if you do, here I'll show you what happens. If we have nothing in here, for instance, I'll hit Save Values, and our sentence, remember, is Americans are using drugs to speed up weight loss. I'll hit Update Preview, and we have Americans are using drugs to speed up space. And there's a space there because Content Club did its job and substituted in nothing for weight loss. So if we want something in there, we'll type in weight loss or diet, save our values, hit Update Preview, and here's weight loss back in. Then we have two more buttons here at the top. We have upper caret last and upper caret prev, which stands for previous. And what these allow us to do is build in continuity into our sentences. So let's check out a couple of our sentences here. The second sentences are both walking and running. Okay, our full paragraph actually is, I have tried every weight loss plan on the market. Both walking and running never worked. In fact, I injured myself running. Okay, so these two sentences here, as you can see, there's a continuous thought between them. That is, it's first talking about two activities that didn't work, and then it talks about one of those activities, the writer actually got hurt. So now remember, the idea is to generate absolutely as many articles as you possibly can. So really, if you think about it, we can put any activity in here that could possibly produce an injury, and it could work. I mean, any sport, any physical activity at all. And the more activities we put in, the more articles the Content Club will be able to generate for us. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this word, actually, to activity. This one too. And this 1/3. And I'm going to create tags out of these. So I'll get rid of my spaces as I go.